Thursday. A lot of things on third base today that we need to knock in. So we're just wrapping up a bunch of projects this morning. I believe we have a closing that should take place today. The signing was yesterday. I have a couple different lunchtime appointments, an appointment this afternoon, and then Catherine and I are going to try to have a meeting this afternoon to catch up with a few things on what's happening with our business. You would think that working with your spouse would make things easier, but it doesn't make things easier for business or for your relationship actually. It's hard to work with your spouse. Communication becomes an even bigger issue, both in the personal relationship and in the business partnership. Think about how tough it is to communicate with your significant other. Now try to imagine being in business with them and your personal relationship. So taking these times to sit down and for us to catch up with each other is hugely important, and we don't do it nearly often enough. Another thought that I wanted to document today is over a coffee meeting Catherine and I were having about goals. And the challenge that people have with goals and with short-term thinking versus long-term thinking, with big goals versus the right size goals versus small goals. What are you doing? Should you be standing on that chair, do you think? You do? You think you should be standing on that chair?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you're supposed to sit in a chair. Sit down.
Morgan, that's not sitting down.
Oh my gosh, he's trying to step off of it. All right, the gauntlet of meetings starts now. I'm back home, but really only for a second. I just have to pick up some things, and I have a property I have to go look at. I have a feeling that Morgan is sleeping right now. All right, the stop at the printer is done. Now time to go drop it off at the post office. We have at least 3 other major things on this schedule today, I believe. I have to go look at a house to check out what the home value might be. We have to head to one of our properties that closed today to get the lockbox off, and then we still have the meeting Catherine and I are gonna have to do some business talk. It's a nice business meeting. I'm looking forward to the business meeting side of it, but don't get that twisted into like date night. Her and I should do a date night soon. We haven't done a date night in a while. You gotta keep those things separated. You can't have date night turning into business talk and vice versa. So tonight is business. We gotta get a date night scheduled.
Two if you have one. There, honey.
back to goals. In broad terms, there's 3 different categories of goals for people. There's people who set 0 goals. There's people who set goals and chase after them. And then there's people who set goals and don't really chase after them. They're just kind of on a goal setting tip. Always new goals, but never really making too much progress on those goals even. But goal setting is not really the topic. It's unrealistic timelines. I don't think there's any such thing as an unrealistic goal. There's just unrealistic timelines. And a lot of marketing plays to that. It plays to the fact that we want instant results, that we don't want to work out for a year to get into the shape that we want. They'll say lose 30 pounds in 30 days, lose 15 pounds in 2 weeks. Companies sell the thing to you that you want, not the thing that you need or the thing that you should hear. It's the thing you want to hear. So when it comes to setting goals, just make sure that you're giving yourself a realistic timeline. Think career, not year. And also, I'm a big believer that people severely, drastically underestimate what they can accomplish in the long term, but really overestimate what they can accomplish in the short term.